Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and it is about time we talk about the Sephora VIB sale and what I got. So consider this video a haul of all the things I got. As you can see, very tiny bag. I only stuck to what I needed because I don't need to buy as much as I want ever. So I just got a few things that I've been eyeing for so long and a few things that I needed, hence the tiny bag. But I decided I wanted to talk about them with you and like try them out. That's why my makeup's incomplete, because I want to test them out, talk to you guys about them. So if that sounds like a good plan, then let's hang out. Just keep watching and we'll talk about what I bought. I have my products right here. Let me just get them out of the bag first. First thing I got, I have been wanting this for so long. I've talked about this in an anti-haul, and lo and behold, I have it in my hands. This is the Danessa Myricks, a Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. I got mine in the shade 4, so hopefully this matches. I've heard so many people talk about how good this is. Okay, let me just apply some lip balm because I feel like my lips are dry. Naturium Phytoglow Lip. Okay, but getting back to the task at hand, this baby right here, I have heard everyone and their mothers talk about it. I am very excited about it. I love Danessa Myricks complexion products. I rave about their serum skin foundation so much. You guys know this if you've been on this channel for a while. And I just needed this, okay? I haven't tried like an everyday skin tint in a while. I have not tried this one yet because this one, they were out of my shade in store, so I had to buy it online, unfortunately. So I had to wait a little bit longer, and it is the first time I'm trying it, so I just shook it up pretty well. I don't know if I should apply this with my hands or with a brush. So let's do both hands and brush. Okay, that just came out very liquidy. Maybe I have to move it more. It's very liquidy. I don't know if it has separated or if it's meant to be super liquidy, but ooh. I mean, I would assume because it is a serum, it is gonna be a little more liquidy. And this is feeling gorgeous on my skin right now. Perfect with the hand, I feel like. Why is my lip bleeding right now? Are you kidding me? Okay, let me just apply this because I need to, and then I'll fix the lip. Dude, what's going on? This is chaotic already. But it feels really nice on the skin. And then whatever's left on the neck. And then let me apply it with a brush just so that we can... Why is everything happening right now? Anyways, let me just do this side quickly. And then I'll clean up, I promise. With the brush, I feel like coverage is pretty similar, but you do lose a little bit of that glow with the brush. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of absorbs the serum aspect of this a little more, so it looks a little less serum-y, which is good to know. Guys, you're gonna have to deal with a bloody lip because I split my lip open. So I'm not gonna do anything to it. It's just gonna stay like that. So if it's distracting, I'm sorry, but I don't know what happened. Anyways, let's talk about this beautiful product. As I was saying, if you apply with your hands, it's gonna look a little bit glowier. If you apply with a brush, it's gonna absorb a little bit of that like serumness, and it's gonna look a little less glowy. So I like that you kind of have that duality because sometimes you want to be glowier, sometimes you don't. It definitely is one of those products that evens out your skin. Perfect match, by the way. Yay. It evens out the skin, but it does not cover everything. I feel like it's not the you know, craziest coverage, but it's not the lightest coverage either. It's kind of like an in-between for a natural skin tint, at least. My skin looks gorgeous. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, looking at myself in the viewfinder, and my skin looks good. It feels really good. It definitely feels like there's something there. It doesn't feel invasive or anything, but it feels nourished. Like my skin is nourished, so this obviously has skincare ingredients in it. And while that is not a must for me when it comes to makeup, I appreciate it because it feels really nice. And I see myself wearing this so much. Like, I feel like my skin looks very pretty right now. It might just be me though, but this, yes, I'm very excited to continue using it. I shouldn't smile because then the lip is gonna get worse and worse. Up next, I have the Haus Labs Up next I have the Haus concealer. This is a Triclone concealer, I think that's how you say it, and the shade is Light Neutral, shade 11. I've talked about this in my previous video already, but from the day that I bought this, I have not stopped using it. I've been ignoring my other beautiful concealers that I've been showing you time and time again, so I mean, it's working, and this is just gorgeous. I feel like it's more like a medium coverage. It really depends on how you use it and like how much you use. But if you have things you want to cover, like a little bit of this does go a long way. And I feel like it's so easy to blend. That's one thing that I always feel like is important for concealer, even if it's more like higher coverage concealer. And this is, I'm not gonna say too serum-y, it's not light. It is heavier, like a heavier consistency, a heavier formula, but it doesn't look heavy under the eyes. It doesn't look heavy anywhere else on the skin. It's just perfect, and it is very easy to blend out, either with your fingers, beauty blender, a brush, so I really like it. It's definitely one of those products that if you use a little bit of it, you'll get less coverage and it'll look very nice, or you can really layer it and it'll give you more coverage, but it will still look nice. But as you can see, it covered pretty well. Also, like, I feel like it's a really good shade match for me. But as you can see, it did cover pretty well. On my day-to-day, I don't mind that you can still see a little bit of the darkness because it looks a lot more natural. But if I wanted to, I could go in with some more here in specific areas and just blend this out. And it, as I said, it gives you a little bit more coverage. So this is perfect. Doesn't really crease either. I do like to set it, but it doesn't crease like other products do. So overall, I am very happy and excited that this is my new concealer because I had been wanting a new concealer for a while. And there were so many to choose from. You guys know I was struggling with my choices. I didn't know if I wanted the Makeup by Mario one or the Tower 28 one or the Makeup Forever. There was just so much to choose from. I am insanely happy and glad that I chose this one because, again, it also has really good skincare benefits. I've heard amazing things about the foundation as well, but I just don't go for a foundation as often as I do a concealer, so I thought this would be a smarter purchase. Hello. Yes. I love this concealer so fucking much. Like, now let me just set and do some other stuff, and then we can talk about some blushes because obviously I couldn't not get some blushes, so let me do some other things on my face and I'll be right back to talk about marvelous blushes. Okay, I've powdered, done some bronzer. The makeup still looks really good. Like, I've powdered and you can still see a little bit of the shine from the skin tint. I love that, but it doesn't look heavy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna move around. Powdered the under eyes and they still look pretty good. Nothing cakey or like creasy, which is perfect. Now let's move on to one of two blush sets that I got. I'm sorry, okay? I could not resist, and there were more blush sets that I could have gotten, but I didn't because I knew I didn't need them. But I just love blush so much. It excites me so much. And the first one, again, you already kind of saw this in my last video, but it is this Glossier Cloud Paint Duo. Excuse me, are these not the cutest things ever? Glossier Cloud Paints are some of my favorite blushes ever, and I didn't own and I've never tried these two shades, so it was a no-brainer. I need Glossier to come out with every single one of their cloud paints in this size because I have so many blushes, I never go through them. These are just perfect to travel to do everything with. So let me show you the shades. These are the only two shades that this comes in, which is a bummer. I wish they would have like a few more with different shades so you could choose the ones that you wanted. But this is Rise, I think. Yeah, this one's Rise, which is a terracotta. I used it in my last video. I've been using it a lot for my go-to fall look. It's gorgeous. And then Puff, Puff is a little older. I think Rice is not as old. It's one of the newer ones. Puff is a little bit older. It's really tricky because I never want to get like too much product. Puff is like a light pink, which honestly, I don't go for these kinds of colors all the time, but it looks very pretty and it's perfect to have in the collection every once in a while. So I love these two colors. This is a fucking great formula. I feel like this is a perfect like stocking stuffer for teenagers in your life or people who you know just love Glossier. It is so cute. I wish as I said, I wish I had all the colors in this mini size because it's so cute. Like, I cannot get over the cuteness. The colors are perfect. You know, the product is amazing. One of my favorite blush formulas, so it was truly a no-brainer for me. If you got this set, tell me what you think, but I think it's just practical and cute and beautiful, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that expensive, so you know what? Glossier may do some things right and some things wrong, but the cloud paints, they get every single time, and I will be a fan forever. And then the other blush little set that I got, I also talked to you guys about this in my Sephora recommendations video, and I told you I was eyeing it and I wasn't sure I was gonna buy it. That was a lie. I obviously knew I was gonna buy it, and it's this Nars Afterglow Blushes Trio. Oh, look at these. I've heard so many people talk about these. They have so many beautiful shades. They have a lilac shade that's beautiful. It didn't come in this trio though. This came with the Orgasm shade, which is obviously the most well-known. And this one's more like pinky, and it has shimmers on it. Again, super pretty. Another pinky blush I don't own a lot of, but I guess now I own two. It comes with the shade Dolce Vita, which I have heard so many people talk about, and it is the perfect neutral blush for every day. Look at it. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's perfect. I cannot wait to use this a lot. And then it comes with a limited edition shade, which is Orgasm Rush, which looks a lot like Dolce Vita, but it has shimmer on it. This is a liquid formula. It does kind of set on your skin, but it doesn't stay like matte. It doesn't dry down. It sets on the skin, but it's a little bit more radiant and luminous, which I really enjoy. Honestly, I have my matte blushes, and I also have some luminous ones, and these are gorgeous. Like, look at the shades right here. They're beautiful. They look very, very natural on the skin. I feel like unlike the Glossier ones, these are a lot more natural, and you can build them up, but they'll never look too intense. Like, the color will never look too intense. And obviously, as I said, the formula is a little bit different. I really am enjoying like the shimmery ones for some reason. I am not usually someone who likes a lot of shimmer on their blush, but I'm loving them. Like, the formula and everything, it doesn't look chunky. And you know what? I really wanted to try this formula. I thought this was a great deal. As I said, I've heard so many people that I love rave about these, so I knew I was gonna enjoy the formula, but I didn't know I was gonna love it this much, and I didn't know I was gonna love the colors this much. Like, they're gorgeous, and could not resist this set. It was in between this one. I'm sorry, my foot is asleep. It was in between this one and the Merit one. Merit also had a beautiful blush trio, and it was a tough battle, but in the end, the Nars one won. And I couldn't be happier. Like, look at these, okay? So let me just put like a shade on my skin, because we can. I have like purpley eyeshadow, so maybe we can go in with, which one should we go in with? I feel like Orgasm is the one that would look amazing with this. I have my blush brush right here. Let me just wipe it off. And I feel like you can apply these with your fingers, and it will look nice. Yeah, these blend very, very, very easily. Ooh, very easily. And they kind of, okay, they do blend a little bit into nothingness. But I really like that. Like, I really enjoy that, like, super natural, barely there makeup. I feel like if I were to go in with a brush, it would also work out very well. Yeah, definitely. If you go in with a brush, it will look, I feel like, a little bit more natural, because it will use up a little more of the product inside the brush. Your fingers are not gonna absorb anything, so. But I really like it, and I like that the shimmer is very, very subtle. I wanna add so much more though, so. Okay, shimmer, super subtle, but the glow is there. Oh, you can see it better right there. The glow is there. I appreciate that. This is one of those products where I would not even have to wear a highlighter for. And I'm really into it. I love it. They're not necessarily creamy though. They are liquids, but they do feel very nice. And as I said, they set on your skin, but they still look very radiant and natural. So I think that's amazing and fun, and I really love it. Let me just add a little bit to the eye to tie everything together. I'm very excited to see how well they perform and how long they last, but for now, look at that. It's just very natural blush. My lip fucking hurts. I shouldn't smile, but it looks very natural and cute, and I'm obsessed, so Yay. And I have another product here that I want to talk about. This is not from Sephora though, but it's new. I just got it. If you're on Instagram and you follow me, you probably already saw it, but I kind of want to talk about it, even though it's not from Sephora, because I'm very excited. I've been wanting this for so long. It is the Buble and Rudy Berry Freckle Pen. Shut up. You guys know I love freckles. I use my Freck all the time, but I've been wanting this since it came out. I was able to get it from this last drop, and guys, you have no idea. This is a freaking, if you don't know about this, it's a freckle pen. It is the most unique freckle product ever. I kind of already played with it, and I like it a lot. And I'm still trying to kind of figure out how to use it, but basically you use this to make little freckles on your skin. But it's not like the Freck one in the sense that you don't really need to like do this to make them a lot less intense. I mean, you can, but they look natural all on their own. I do find that I need to be really careful though, because this little bubble head, if I apply too much pressure to it, it will be a little too big of a freckle for me. I have a tiny, tiny face, so. But it's so easy to use, guys. Like, are you seeing this right now? And it looks very, very natural. Like, I feel so good right now. But I do feel like I need to play with this a little more to kind of get like the desired effect. I'm still learning how to use it. If you have this and you have any tips, please let your girl know, help her out, because I'm struggling a little. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm a huge fan of Rudy Berry, so I am very happy that I have my hands on this. I really like this, and even though I didn't get it from Sephora, I just wanted to feature it because I'm very excited to have it. And if you have it as well, please let me know all your tips and tricks on how to make my freckles a little bit more natural. But yay, so excited about this. Okay, I've gone up and finished the rest of my makeup, tried to conceal my split lip, so let's not pay any attention to that. But I still have a few products that aren't makeup that I want to talk about because I got them and I'm very, very excited about them. I got the Nécessaire, the Scalp Serum. This is fragrance free. It is a biometric peptide restorative treatment. You can apply it daily, and it is apparently very, very good for your hair. I suffer from a lot of hair loss, honestly. I have bald spots, even though you can't really see. I was using the Briogeo hair scalp treatment thing to help with your hair growth, and I got that, I believe, during the last sale. I loved it and I used it up, but I needed one for here. I'm obviously gonna take this home with me, but I've already started using it. I really like it. It is not oily at all. It's very light. It blends in very easily into my hair and my roots. It doesn't leave any residue behind. It's really, really good. It's too early to tell if it's giving me the results that I want, but so far it hasn't interfered with my hair at all. I haven't seen any like more hair loss than normal, so that's always a good sign. But hopefully this will help me stop shedding so much, and it'll just like nourish my hair and give it everything that it's lacking. So I'm very excited. It was pretty expensive though, around $60 or a little less. The sale came in clutch basically, but this I really, really needed. I always hate like splurging on things that I don't like spending my money on hair care and like body care. I don't know why. Something about that, it's like really like, ugh. But I'm starting to learn, okay? I'm starting to learn, and hopefully this is just everything I want it to be and more. And then I got a perfume as well because I ran out of my Glossier perfume that I had here at my mom's house. So I had to get one, and I chose the Boy Smells Vanilla Era. This is a Genderful fine fragrance. I love Boy Smells candles. I'd never tried their fragrances before. I only got this like tiny one, and this is so good. It is so potent. It definitely smells like vanilla, but it's also a little musky. On me, it goes a little sweeter than muskier. Like when I smell it here, it smells unreal. It's very, yeah, vanilla and musk, and I love that. When I apply it on my skin, it definitely turns sweeter, but you know what? We can't win them all, so this is really good. 1 or 2 spritzes will get you so far. Like this will last you all day. It is really good quality perfume. So I feel like this is gonna last me a long time because I'm not someone who loves to spray themselves with so much perfume so you can smell me a mile away. I like to be a little more subtle with my scents. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying it. I'm not entirely sure if I love the fact that it's a little more sweet, but so far it hasn't been too bad. So I'll keep using it and experimenting, but I fucking love the smell. And that wraps up this try-on haul of everything I got during the Sephora Holiday Savings event, VIB sale, whatever you want to call it. As I said, I really wanted to stick to the things that I really needed or have been eyeing for so long. That helped me minimize like impulse purchase because there's always something new and shiny that I want. Trust me, I know it's really hard to stick to what you need. But yeah, this is one of the ways that I stick to my budget, stick to my plan, and I love everything that I got, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use it so much. So I'm very happy with my purchases. Let me know what you got down below. What did you get this time around? Did you get gifts for others? Most importantly, did you get anything for yourself, right? Let me know down below. I just hit the wall. I think that means I have to stop talking now. So thank you so much for watching. If you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, kind of like today's video, if you just want to hang out more, then please subscribe. Buttons down below. I upload videos every week on Sundays, so don't miss out on them anymore. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you right here next Sunday. Bye! Mwah.